Yo, what is going on? So, this one is going to be probably a little bit shorter.
Take a look.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm just going to hit up Ebony mine finally. And depending on my luck, maybe I will actually mine some Ebony in this one. This is because, you know, sometimes you get a pretty hard mission from the orcs. I think there are other ways to get friendly with them without having to actually deliver the Forge Master fingers. One of those ways would be probably to deliver the last scabbard of Arkash, or this book, whatever it's called, to the lady in Markarth, and I think in return she will tell the others, you're a cool guy and you are allowed to do whatever you want in the strongholds. Yeah, but let's go the hard way, I suppose. Indeed.
Got some good blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Don't forget to check inside the shop.
In vanilla, those ingots are pretty cheap. I think that crafting overhaul increases the price of ingots, and it's not very wise idea to just buy them if you can mine them. But on the other hand, smelting those ores in that mod is not as efficient as in vanilla, which is 2 ores per ingot always. And I believe that harder stuff like Ebony needs actually like 4 ores instead of 2. So that's a pretty big nerf.
I don't blades, helmets, pretty much anything.
Yeah, let's see how far
I'll take my leave then.
we can go with this. Those circlets, sexy stuff. Nah, I should craft the circlet, I think. It's just too good value. Tempering this stuff is so satisfying. Them levels, boy. And if I were allowed to smelt it again, it would be so much easier. And you might say, yeah, but you will get speech levels. That is true. But as it turns out, later in the game, speech isn't as important. I mean, it helps.
I'll take my leave then.
But later in the game, it's just so easy to max. And gameplay-wise, I'd probably be more satisfied with maxing smithing faster. But it's not a biggie. Let's just go with it. Yeah, and as you saw, crafting this circlet was nice because it wasn't giving me as much XP as tempering Orcish bow. But I think that tempering bow is like what, 3 ingots, and XP is not 3 times better than crafting jewelry. So even if jewelry is half the XP, comparing to tempering Orcish bow with crafting it, it's still worth it. So jewelry probably should go always first. Yeah, now I wanted to just compare how armor fares against bow. Let's see. Yeah, tempering gives quite a bit more.
The finest weapons and armor.
But then it uses more ingots, I believe, overall. Not sure really.
Alright then.
But I think that the more speed you have, I mean the more smithing you have, the better it is to craft just two-handed weapons. One and two, I will be able to craft two. Alright, let's see. $69. Yeah, I'm behind by a few levels, unfortunately.
Got some good blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
But considering I just hit Orcish Mine, this is pretty insane. I barely tempered my Orcish bow and soon enough I will be just rolling in Ebony.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Yeah, at that point I was like, nah, why even bother with those gems? With this money, gold ingots, I can just boost myself. And boom, 73. And I can still craft some iron stuff, so yeah. And watch this. One iron ingot and this much XP.
I don't. The finest weapons.
This stuff is completely broken. And you can of course buy those ingots pretty cheaply. So at higher levels, let's say even 20 ingots would be required to level up once. Let's say at level 80 or so. But having to buy this level would cost you so much more. $170 for battle axe, which is 2 ingots. The stuff is dirt cheap. Also, Orcish equipment is quite cheap, now that I see. I mean, comparing to steel, this Orcish sword is pretty cheap. Not sure what's up with that.
I'll take my leave then.
Yeah, with that I should be able to get 75. And if you are wondering, with crafting overhaul, smithing is just more exciting, I'd say. They have some more recipes which can need specific animal pelts, for example. Steel armor would need wolf pelts, etc. So even if you wanted, you couldn't just cheese that easily. Yeah, 75, yay! Let's go, let's go. Let's go. So now the problem is to get the Ebony book, which I'm not thinking at the moment. I just kinda... I will remember it when I will think about actually getting the perk, and then I'll be like, oh, but the book,
Blades, helmets,
and the book is pretty expensive. I know you can get one for free, but it's in a pretty dangerous dungeon, and I won't be able to clear that dungeon with just my bow. Anyway, back to crafting overhaul. It generally makes smithing less cheesy. Like dismantling leather armors won't give you leather anymore, just leather strips, so the only way to get leather is to kill animals and dismantle the pelts. But on the other hand, you get way more recipes, especially when it comes to jewelry. You have some jewelry using black soul gems and that kind of stuff. Also, I think you get overall more combinations, which sucks in vanilla because you have plenty of interesting gems which you can't use because you have that certain gem which can be only used with silver necklace or something like that. So overall leveling with that mod is on par with vanilla, I'd say. No matter if you are using the mod or not, you'll just skyrocket your XP later on. After 50, 60, it just doesn't matter. You will skyrocket to Ebony pretty fast. But at least that mod makes things slightly more interesting. Yeah, plus this smithing perks 3 overhaul. You no longer need to take every single perk. And no Daedric requirement for Dragonbone. This would make things way easier for me.
I'm all ears.
Yeah, I might use it in my future playthroughs. But I won't be probably recording them. Just gonna complete this one and chill a little bit. Yeah, sorry I'm rambling about random stuff, but there's nothing interesting going on. This is kinda a filler one, you might say. Yeah, so after this I will probably revisit my mod list, maybe add some mods, and test some mods, and roll with AZ tweaks, of course. Yeah, so doing that on camera would be not a great idea, since I'm not that used to that mod and I would die a lot. Yeah, and just kinda wanna test things out. I think I'm still looking for a good mod which would allow you to kill NPCs. There's an E setting to enable damage to protected NPCs, which kinda works, but still you can't kill Brynjolf. He's immortal. So I'm not sure what's up with that. I think you can mess in CK or SSE edit and just change it, like the mod about killing Fizz Guild allows you to.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
But I don't like it being an ESP change at all.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
If you want to stop using it for some reason, you have to rebuild your game.
They say the big old palace
There was of course great mod for Legendary Edition called Everyone Dies, and it was amazing. But as it was SKSE plugin, it's no longer for Special Edition, so I'm out of luck. It was so strong to the point you could break your quests. Like Alduin would actually die, go to a dying animation on your first encounter. And stuff like the priest of Boethia would die also when you are torturing him with Mace of Molakbal, so you had to disable the mod if you wanted to complete the quest. But those are the few cases when you actually have to disable it. Yeah. Also, what I don't like about other mods for SSE, I mean, I only tried the cine setting so far, and while you can kill some NPCs, you kinda have to kill them twice. I mean, the first shot they will go to kneeling state, and second shot they would die. It's not really immersive, especially when you're dealing huge damage and still you have to hit them twice. That bothers me a lot. I'd say it's a pretty big disadvantage SSE has, but it's still not big enough to just swap back to Legendary Edition. No way. And those two wolves almost killed me. Good job. Back to this mod, I think there's a dedicated version on SSE to kill guys, but from the comments I can see that either it's not working or some NPCs are still not killable. Yuck. I guess I will just launch it on my current save, just to test things out when my character is strong, and I can just... it can become my testing zone. Yeah. I've never been to this Raven Rest, and still, after many hours in this character, I still haven't been there. I don't think so. Oh yeah, and on the next one I will probably go to semi-complete or even complete Legacy of Dragonborn. Which is kind of limiting your role-playing, because you have to finish all those quest lines to get all the items. So no more just wiping out everyone.
Halt, Outlander. This is
Yeah,
us.
nice guarding. I just strolled in here.
They are called the Forge Master's Fingers. We will see.
And please, good location. Oh, please. Okay. Yeah, this is perfect. Yeah. I'm really happy. This should be doable. Just some Draugr in here, if I remember correctly. Also, I'm not sure, but this is the dungeon you need Dragon Claw to get inside. And I think the Dragon Claw is obtained in Winterhold. There's a cutscene with a vendor and you have to talk to her and buy the claw from her. But I wonder if I have quests there, maybe I don't have to go to Winterhold at all. That would be awesome. Also, why I am happy about it is those orcs can give you pretty nasty locations, like Morvrun Scar or Crackhead Slope or something like that. It's the nearby mage cavern, filled with top level mages. Even I think those are even stronger than in Morvrun Scar. They are just slinging top level spells at you. And now just conjuring some potent storm Atronachs, not a biggie. Oh, Boivia. Hello? Yeah, so... Also there are wild Atronachs roaming around, so killing all the mages isn't going to cut it. So me going there just because of Atronachs, I would just be wiped. And I'd have to find the book, I guess. Or something. But then wiping the Orc Stronghold could be an option too. But then I'm not sure if game would allow me to do it. Yeah, I mean invincible NPCs, that kind of stuff. One of the downsides of recording after playing, I mean voice recording after playing, is that I learn some things I just wanted to talk about. Things that maybe should have waited until I'm recording over newer footage. Yeah, I hope you don't mind it. It's like that. It's just not viable to record voice while playing. My microphone is, you know, obscuring my vision a little bit, so it would be not comfortable at all. Yeah, so about Atronachs, I launched SSE edit to check actually what the hell, because arrows are not doing a thing against them. And interestingly, they are marked as ghost type of character. And that perk is weird, because it makes you to deal extra damage when using silver, right? But looking at the perk, I think it's made so only melee weapons are getting 2.5 times bonus against them. I don't know. It just feels like that. For example, the corrupted shades, when you're fighting for Dawnbreaker, they are marked as ghost. And not using silver should deal just 0 damage to them. But for some reason any arrow type works. And it doesn't matter if you are using silver or not, it's just the same damage. So it's pretty weird that steel just works against them. But silver arrow doesn't work against Atronachs. Guess why? Because they have another perk on top of that, and that perk, if I understand correctly, makes you deal like 1% damage with your bow, unless you are using only Daedric arrows. So this is kinda insane. Why even the ghost perk? I don't know, I might have to look it up again. Melee weapons are probably much better against them than arrows, unless of course Daedric. Yeah, but this is weird, really. And as it turns out, even using top tier elemental arrows, it's not as good. I mean, you have to spam those, and even if you do that, you're only chipping away its health very, very slowly. So that would be the hardest enemy for an archer. Yeah. But we'll get to that, guys, sorry about that. I was ready for Army of Draugr, but... is it? Yeah. That's it, there's one guy. The boss. Let's see how Requiem 2.0 buffed him. Hehe. Of course, classic dodge. Oh god, I hate that shot. I can't find my bow now. Yeah, but he's pretty shit. I'm pretty shit too. We are worthy of each other. Oh no, you don't? There we go. Yeah, that's probably the easiest location you can get. Only one enemy. Oh, hello.
A new hand touches the beacon.
Yeah.
Listen.
I might
hear
do
me
that.
and obey. A foul darkness has seeped into my temple. A darkness that you will destroy. Return my beacon to Mount Kilcreath. And I will make you the instrument of my cleansing light.
Alright, lady, I got it. That's worth doing because this is one of the few Daedric quests which are made for archers, I feel. I mean, maybe not, maybe for mages more. I mean, you can snipe the last guy pretty easily. And some other bullshit quests like Azura's Star is made for an archer, if you are cheesing, that is. You can just snipe the guy with poisons, avoiding IEs. We are just not getting that Daedra heart, but that's not a biggie. Freaking eyes, man. Sometimes I feel like some locations in the game are not meant to be cleared by developers. And people do it anyway, when they have godlike OP immortal characters. Akham, Falglow Keep, Yeah, I remember Shanti was like, let's go to this Brazen Key room, because I want to just retire my character. And I think he was some OP godlike battle mage at the time. And I'm not sure if he cleared it. He probably died. Yeah, I think even he wanted to clear it. He wasn't going to just die. He was pretty confident. But he got bad luck and... yeah, that room is pure RNG. Might as well talk about it now, because I mean, I cleared it. It will be probably a separate video. I might post on subreddit, because it's happening later in the game, after I made some changes and of course after killing Alduin and stuff. So the thing is, they are invisible and that's a big problem. Yeah, but you have to use Whisper Aura. Yeah, I know. But this shout is broken. Broken because it's hard to see with all this blur. And very often, even if I am dead on their aura, I just missed my shot. Because there seems to be some kind of delay, or maybe that's because they have such insane speed that the shout isn't keeping up very well. And it's super frustrating. Yeah, so... oh damn, that damage. Close one. Anyway, that room is pure RNG. There are times that you can clear it pretty easily. I wouldn't say easily, but... oh, hey. What was that? Anyway, I think I cleared it on like second or third try. They had to use one surpassing potion to do that. And I was insisting to clear that without using any potion after that. And I had one good try, and it seemed kinda easy. So, no potions at all, aside of buffs. But then I realized I haven't been recording, so I had to redo it. And that's where the problem began. I just couldn't do it. Yeah, it's so freaking bad, guys. One time you can just go in there, just start killing them, things going smoothly. But other time you go inside and you're just dead in 2 seconds. And you can't do anything. Yeah, maybe I'm a little bit too angry at that. I mean, you have to be prepared in Requiem to tackle hard encounters. But this one is like... Your preparation would be then to get full Daedric set enchanted with damage. Maybe master alteration with highest level mage armor. Especially for an archer. It just sucks. As a melee you are probably going to wear heavy armor. Some Ethereum set, maybe. Some strong shield, Dawnbreaker. And blocking those hits is viable. You can tank them like that. But if you don't have freaking fast movement, Requiem, please. If you don't have fast movement and you are stuck in here with your slow ass speed, it's super hard. I found out that actually crouching and shooting while moving is somehow better. They just can't hit you as efficiently. But again, it's pure RNG. Sometimes they can, sometimes they can't. I will upload this vid probably soon, so that's not a big spoiler. I was using first 2 words slow time, and right after that Whisper Aura. And there were times that after shouting Whisper Aura, I was just stuck there for like 10 full seconds without seeing anything, because I don't know, your usual lag in shouts. It just lagged and that was a death. Maybe I'm expecting too much from myself. I mean, clearing that bullshit room, if 1 healing potion isn't really too bad. Yeah, so anyway, enough of the rumble. Time to get my sweet Ebony. I can't imagine how good it feels to kill that little piece of shit. Ugh. That hate towards rabbits. Maybe I'm an evil person.
And speak to our chief right away.
I don't believe it. By the code of Malakath, feel welcome to our stronghold, Bloodkin.
I've read the entrance. Take a look.
Yeah, also starting new game will fix that Nexim I have on NPCs. Because I of course decided to use that stupid mod, which alters hate of NPCs. Ugh. And I disable it after like 1 episode. And I'm stuck with those.
Until next time.
I believe there are Ebony boots somewhere in here. And I'm pretty sure that in Legendary Edition you could just pick them up through the wall. Seems you can't now.
Take a look.
And this is the moment I realized I have to get this book. 8k, almost 9k. Yeah, that's some sexy looking crossbow.
Until next time.
So basically that would be it, I think. I'm just gonna mine the mine. Buying pickaxe because the one inside is marked as stealing, if you get it. Which kinda sucks, I mean... What? Like... I don't even... I am their hero, which gave them legendary gauntlets, and I can't have a pickaxe for that even. That sucks. Yeah, that's about how long it gets to mine one node. There you have it. The only node in the game I fully harvested on camera that you will see. Or will you? I was hoping maybe a Ebony book is hidden somewhere in here, but yeah. That would be too good. Or maybe if he had some lying on his desk somewhere, that would be swell. Oh, here's the entrance. Yeah, so there you have it. I spared you this. Took me about 12 minutes to mine all of this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and oh no, because I can't afford the book. Can't just get my smithing up yet.
Are you to work? The mines are nearby. You bring me ore. I'll give you coin.
Yeah, not sure why I'm doing it. I will replace the bow pretty soon. Yeah, might as well.
Haven't you seen how I never knew. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Okay, so... No, it wasn't 9k, it's 8k, okay. That's not too bad. Maybe I have some gold stashed in Whiterun. Yeah, that shit value on E-Nuts. Meantime, you can sell him ore for piles of gold. That doesn't even make any sense. Anyway, now's the time to not wrap it up yet. I guess I'm going back to Whiterun. to grab some gold, and hopefully I can get that 8k I need. And you know what, I'm skipping this. Unless something interesting happens or some combat, I will just include it. Yeah. Now this is much better. So let's see. How much do I have? Yeah, it's like 5k. Yeah, that's not too bad. I should be able to do that. But before I get to crafting Ebony, that might be a good idea to get some level ups on the way. Yeah, I was pulling out Ebony because I thought maybe I can do some jewelry. But then I was stupid because I would need Ebony perk to do that, right? I think that crafting overhaul is like that also. Even though advanced smithing allows you to craft jewelry, you still need that Ebony perk if you want to craft Ebony type of jewelry. Yeah, this is going nicely. You can see how much damage I have due to stamina level ups. And it will go quite better than that. It's only 28. So far I think my maximum was like 41% in my previous games. And I shall go beyond that, if possible. Yeah, so that would be it for now. Again, thanks for watching. Bye bye.